Hey everyone, welcome to my studio. On the big table this week, I finally have an idea for this, but I need to prep it before I start, and one of the first things I'm going to do is cut it down. It's a little bit too tall, but that's going to be something I prep. Then I am going to work on this other small filati mosaic. It's going to be a companion piece to this, most likely. I have a lot of filati that is ready to go, already pre-cut, a couple trays of it. So I can't wait to work on that. This little snowman will be grouted this week. Coming around on this side, I want to get some real progress done on this Magnolia. I've got a show later this week with some other glass artists, and I don't know if I'll be able to knock this out before the show, but it'd be nice to bring that with me. And then, guess what? I went to Target and they had all these great little things in their dollar bin. I love these cardinals. They're so cute. The fox, the bear. I think this one was a little bit more. This one was kind of like the same area as the snowman, but they didn't have any when I was there before. So I got one just to try. It's kind of, I'm not sure about that one, but I love the cardinals the most. The trees were also from Target a while ago. And then terrible, on the same day I went to Michael's and sort of got a little crazy on their ornaments. I had made some of these before. I tend to use a mix of stained glass and beads, but they had some new shapes that I hadn't done before. A dog bone, some angels, reindeer, a little camper. They used to have a truck with a tree. It was a little bit different though, and just some basic ornament shapes. So I don't know how far I will get on those, but I want to maybe get started. I think the Magnolia is sort of my first priority, and I'm really excited about the cardinals too, as well as the filati project. That's it. Cultural Center in Marietta, Georgia, where I have some work in an exhibit. And I haven't seen it yet. I just came and dropped it off a week or so ago. So I'm going to go in and just show you how safe it is to go out to an exhibit like this. I can go into this building, see the exhibit, not make contact with anybody or anything, and they do temperature checks at the door. So I'm going to mask up. I'm going to get in there and take a look, and I'll bring it to you just in case you don't want to get out. Here's a real quick overview of the entire Out and About exhibit put on by the Atlanta Artist Center. I have two pieces. There's one right there. There's some more work. I don't have time to show each artist, but this one I was really drawn to. I love these mixers. Aren't these great? This artist is Jessica Anderson. Look at that set of three. Really great. I also really like this powerful watercolor. It's a pretty big piece. Here's my hand for scale. By Arlene Morrison. Clematis. It's gorgeous. And here's a couple of gorgeous waterscapes in oil by Kathy Mead. Regatta is that one, and this one up here is entitled Sail. So beautiful. And here's my piece Day by Day. It's about COVID, and this is its debut in an exhibit. I'm gonna make another piece that goes along with this, a little bit different. So this watercolor is catching my eye too, and surprise, surprise, same person, Arlene Morrison. I think I like her look. And here is a beautiful landscape by none other than Linda Ellis. Her work is beautiful. Here's the long view with another debut, this time of Empty Nest, my mosaic. And I look over here and I go, what is this eye-catching watercolor? Holy smokes, another Arlene Morrison. Can't even. And this is Tim Hott's work. I just ran into Tim in Midtown, so I have to show his. He does a lot of historical figures, large scale. There you go. I can't leave this exhibit without showing the fine work of a good friend of mine, Sheldon Cochran. He hand carves these things. He does a little bit of, it's almost a folk style, and does mixed media with a message. This is my favorite pair of wheeled nippers. They're Lepenids that I've had for quite a while. And I noticed as I was cutting the glass for this little cardinal that they just were not cutting it very easily. And the reason for that is that I'm sure they are a bit dull. And so I just want to show you how to turn your wheels. First, I mark it with a Sharpie. Then I use an Allen wrench to loosen the nut, and I turn it about 1/8 of an inch and tighten it back up. Then same with the other one. The problem with doing this method is the Sharpie always wears off before I turn them again, but I always turn them down, so that helps. That's it. Now they should be good to go and cut just as well as before. I finished the petals on this Magnolia yesterday, and now I am ready to crank out the background. I have a full day ahead of me, so I think I can do it. I just want to show you my thought process on the coloring. So I picked some more true greens to do the actual leaves. I needed light darks and mediums, and then an assortment of blue greens for the background. I'm not tied to the colors that I painted, but I do sort of want to get the lights and darks in there. I want to tie some of the color from the center of this flower to the background. There's a bit of, I don't know, sea foamy green I'm going to put in the background just to tie those two together. And then I found some really pretty colors that I just left the soft colors on this side, not that side. So I don't know if I can pull in that bluish, this color right in there. And then this is sort of an oddball too, but it really sort of is the color that I painted it. I don't know if I'll be able to use that or not. It's more blue and brown and cream. So we'll see. Here's the finished leaf. It took about 30 minutes for me to do. The leaves are quite glossy, and so I have quite a variety of light and dark on there. This light one, though, has a bit of translucency to it, and right now the Weldbond glue behind it is making it look quite light. So I'm going to wait for it to dry to make sure that that's what I want before I move on to the other leaves. That's putting it together. Thanks for watching. See you next time.